In Williamson County, the final phase of a nearly 20-year road construction project is well underway.
When completed, Illinois Route 13 will be completely expanded to 6 lanes, helping to ease congestion between Marion and Carbondale. Devin Kidd has an update on the project.
We think that it's going pretty smooth out here.
Starting this week, demolition of both westbound lane bridges over Crab Orchard Lake begins, the biggest, most expensive part of the Illinois Route 13 expansion project. IDOT field engineer Casey Teckenbrock says it's the final phase to connect the 2 largest cities in southern Illinois, Marion and Carbondale.
Building all the embankment and the bridges over the lake was the biggest piece of the puzzle, most expensive part of the project.
Right now, crews are digging out the mud and debris from the lake bottom and replacing it with 150,000 tons of rock to serve as support for the new bridges. Teckenbrock says it's all hands on deck throughout the winter season.
To replace those bridges, they're bringing in crews to work throughout the winter to do the bridge removal, and hopefully they'll bring a 3rd crew in to replace the Cambria Road intersection over this winter time period.
With traffic being cut down to 1 lane in both directions, Teckenbrock says drivers have actually been taking it well.
The public has handled the work zone fairly well this year. There's been a few minor incidents. We just encourage everybody to stay off their phones and pay attention to the work zone and the speed limits.
The project is expected to take at least 2 years, with the westbound lanes being completed next fall.
The goal is September of next year to have all the traffic onto this westbound side of Illinois 13, and they will begin working on the eastbound side of Illinois 13.
As for the holiday season, IDOT is not expecting the project to create any travel issues.
Hey, we got Thanksgiving coming up soon and Christmas. People, again, just need to slow down and pay attention and get through the work zone. There may be a few minor backups, but everything should flow through.
In Williamson County, Devin Kidd, Heartland News.
According to IDOT, Cambria Road and Shawnee Trail will also remain closed at their intersections with 13 for the duration of that project.
Meanwhile, construction